we're not saying that we are really focused on which website you can use the information to support your study, your beliefs, or your research. Okay, maybe every website will give you something to think about. But we're talking about the website that's reliable, that's trustworthy, that you can depend on, the information you can depend on. So those are the websites that we're talking about. So a couple of things to keep in mind. When you look for those websites, first of all, the website you're looking for should have information that is consistent on one or related topics. Okay, for example, if we're talking about global religions, so it should be related to religion or to global religions. And then we should also talk about, we should also look for most of those good websites, reliable websites, we have the purpose of their websites, or do we have their mission or vision statements, okay? And then the third, those websites will always have contact information. If you have any questions, you can contact them by email, by phone calls. They also have physical address. And the next one is if the content is current. If the content was already 10 years old, those are probably not too reliable, okay? So here are some of the things. Now let's look at some of the websites. This morning we looked at one website that actually is pretty good because they have information on 2007. So we doubted whether this is a reliable website, but when we click on the current issues, we found that they have information on 2016. So I think this is actually a pretty good website. Can we use that website again?
Sure.
It's not religion, but it's kind of social justice, right?
Yeah.
This morning. So let's see this website. We can go to global religion first.
You guys are aware, of course, that Google is a search engine, not a source. So you never cite Google as a source of something. Google's like a highway that takes you to a source, but it's not by itself a source, so you have to just be aware of that and be careful how you use it.
Right, Google is a search engine. Through Google, you can see lots of things. Google itself, it's not like MS, it's not like Yahoo, they have all kinds of things on their website. Google is basically religions. So when you see a website like this, it has an ad. Usually this seems like it's a marketing website, okay? If you click on this largest world of religions, you will see that this website actually does. It's not this one.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Look at that.
Largest religions in the world, the prayer guide.
This looks to me like a bunch of Christians who want to convert everybody to Christianity. I'm just guessing. Like I've seen stuff like this before. This is why we have to be so careful when we're learning about religions from the web. It is a great resource, but listen to what Dr. Chi tells you about how to figure out whether it's reliable. So there's no mission, there's no contact
mission.
information.
There is also no about us.
Yeah.
If it's an organization, there's always about, we want to know what we are. So this doesn't have really, about us, no mission, no vision, and then no address. So this kind of website, you just need to be careful. You can always take a look at it, but you have to think about if I can use this for my class to support my ideas, to support my mission, okay? So let's go back to other, this one, the global religious landscape. This seems to be a very powerful website. It's a research center. It has lots of website. It has lots of information there. It's global religious landscape. And it tells you about lots of facts. And if we go to the, let's see, they have a home here. Okay, this home will tell us that they have lots of facts. It's a fact tank. So sometimes those kind of websites, they don't give you their opinion, they just provide facts. I think those are kind of a neutral website you can use. You don't want some websites is really subjective, right? They always give you their opinion. They try to influence you, just like the previous website. And this website also has publications. You can look at their publications to see what they publish. So they have those confidence gap in performance, because this is a research center. They also have, if you look at their publication time of dates, it's pretty current, from 2001 to 2006, so they're still doing research, right? And also here there are lots of links to the religious issues, American and Israel, and the overall number of U.S. unauthorized immigrants. So all of those. And then at the bottom you can see it's very clear they have their phone numbers, they have their address, and also so if you want to contact them, you can always do so. Okay, so this is a reliable website. You can also see they have U.S. politics and other related news on the religion. They also have a global link that you can take a look at what are going on outside the U.S. Okay, lots of facts, lots of stats. So this is a pretty good website. And then let's go back to the links. There are also, I want to talk about this Wikipedia. This has a list of religious populations. So can anybody tell me what is Wikipedia? Who made Wikipedia? Everybody. Good, right. So everybody makes Wikipedia. So we really don't know whether somebody's information is really accurate, right? You can put on it, I can put on it based on my belief, based on my knowledge, based on what I know about. So Wikipedia is not really a great source to 100% depend on. You have to be really thinking how you can use the Wikipedia. And then there is another resources I just found early today, and this is a major world religious population. I think this is a kind of website you also probably need to think twice before you really use it. Before you really cite it, and to make sure that you really can rely on it or depend on it. So this website, if you look at, it has a home page, but this home page is also talk about the faith versus reason, and it does not really have their purpose. Okay, it has some information you probably can think about. It has different sayings from different sect. Right.
That's actually interesting because as I'm looking at that, it says something Jesus as a quote from Jesus. A really reliable website would tell you what book of the Bible that came from and give you the chapter and verses. So, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses blah, blah, blah. This is Jesus? It's really?
Right.
So that's kind of a clue. If sources aren't really cited accurately, then I think I'd kind of stay away from that one. It might be good to read for ideas for yourself,
right,
but you wouldn't cite it as a resource in your report.
Right, right. This is a very good point. So when you're writing your papers, if you cite something, you always have to decide from which version, from which date, in which volume, on which page number. Okay, that's what you want to cite. And this one, again, if you look at it, it's really, and also towards the end, it does not really, it has lots of things in it, but it's really, it doesn't have a real actual address or email address or phone number you can call to verify whether it really exists or whether those are accurate information, right? So those things you also need to keep in mind. global religion for global governance. And this website as well. So what I'm thinking is they're not really bad website. We're talking about whether they're trustworthy. Okay, that's the important point. So this article is by this person, Patrick M. Ward. And he wrote something about the global religion. Okay. And then this is from August review. So if you click on the August review, it actually goes to another page called Techno. Oops. So it will take you to somewhere. I don't know why I go to this page. So it's like it's very marketing purpose. Okay, and then it's not really. There's no go back page. Okay, this one. So it takes you to a page that's not really August review.
It's
to a technography.
What's a good word for it? Like janky? That's
News
what my kids would
and
say.
Okay. And news and trends.
What
And
is this really?
And there is Agenda 2030. They really look forward, okay? And then they have all kinds of sources on it. So those kind of page, you look at it, you can say, it has information all over. So it's not really focused on one particular topic. So those kind of resources, you need to think twice to really use it in your class for your own purpose. Okay? So now I think we can go back to the library website. Okay. So anybody know how to go to library website? Go to CCSJ website. CCSJ website.
So-
And then let's see how you can go to the library website. Where is library website?
If you guys get lost in these steps at this point, just holler and we'll
See
step
now?
over and help you.
Under current students, right? Go to current students, and then you will find the library website. Okay? At the library website, we mainly want to talk about two things. How you can search. First, how you can search for books, and how you can use our library databases. Okay? If you want to look for books, here is the link. We have books and videos, ebooks, and articles. But this is usually where the default is to look for library books. The box you see right now is look for books. Okay? So let's type in global religion. So here is the keyword. There's a drop-down menu here. Actually, I assume that everybody knows what keyword is. Keyword is what? Another word to replace keyword? What is keyword? Key actually also relates to one of the synonym of key is what? Important, right? So it's a major word, it's an important word in your topic. You can also search in title. When you search in title, means you want to search this particular word, you type in there in any book titles. Okay, so let's just do the keyword. Just click on the search, and you will see we have 20 books in the library that are related, that are talking about global religion, or it just talks about global. One thing keep in mind is that when you type a phrase, the search engine will search each individual word in our database. So global religion are not necessarily together. Any book with the word global or religion will come up in your results. Okay? So when you have those lists, and you have this list, if you found that one of the books that you really want to use, you can go to the shelf. You know how to find a book? You know how to find a book? You don't? Were you in the orientation for new students?
Maybe
Yeah.
a couple years ago,
3 years
right?
ago.
Oh, a couple years ago, okay. So when you find the book, it's really simple. You see there is a call number starting with BX, right? BX is part of the call number. So we have stacks labeled in alphabetic order from A to Z. Okay, just locate where B is and and then followed by the number, and then you can find the book, and then you can just check out at the front desk. So next one, we wanted to talk about the databases. Databases is our major, most current resource in the library because we have lots of ebooks. We also have articles that are published really up to current in the library. So when you are at the database side, are you all at database side? Click on all databases. All databases link takes you to a page that lists about the 20 or 30 databases we have in the library. So all of those 20, 30 databases, they talk about different things, but a lot of them are pretty much in common. So there are several ways of searching things. You can search in all databases, or you can search each individual databases one at a time, or you can search all 30 databases together. So do you want to do one at a time, or you want to search all of them together?
All of them.
All of them together, yes. That's a very good answer. So to search all of them together, here is a box. Click on select, okay? When you check this box, there's a note. Selecting all databases for search may result in slow response time. It may be slower, but you can search all 30 databases all at once. This actually saves lots of time. So when you click that, you just click on the continue button. Now we have 3 boxes. You can put in 3 keywords or 3 key phrases. Okay. Now I want you to give me a topic, what you want to search, or what you are thinking about when you are thinking about the global religion.
Anything from indigenous religions that stood out to you today that you might want to investigate more?
Shamanism.
Shamanism.
Shamanism. Okay, I probably need your help about the shamanism. CH?
SH.
CH or SH?
SHA.
A
MAN.
A N
M.
A M.
Back up. One more. One more. M.
Or M.
A. N. Yep, there it is.
Oh, shamanism. Okay. Shamanism.
Great.
That's the only thing. Do you want to relate it to something else? Shamanism.
A place.
North America.
North America.
North America. Okay. North America. Okay.
That's good.
So here are actually also some fields you can filter. For example, if you want to search all text, or if you want to search by author, of course this is a topic, right? You can also search in abstract. So right now we just search in all text, just see how many articles will come out. Actually, we have 109 already.
That's good.
We have 109 records in shamanism and North America.
This is cool.
Schizophrenia of the origin of shamanism among the Khoi, maritime.
I have to tell you guys, I don't even know what that stuff is. That's cool. I mean, this is like really getting deep into research about religions. These sources might be hard to read, but they would be awesome for you to try to explore if you can.
And there are also some videos here.
That's great.
So
wow.
there's if you look
There's
at
Wicca. What's
so
that?
another thing I wanted to tell you, in library databases, most of our resources are full text online, full text in the library database. But sometimes we also have some articles that we only have abstract. So for the first 2 articles you see, request the item through interlibrary loan, this means that we don't have the whole article. We only have abstract. Okay? So, but if you do want to read them, you can always click on it and to read abstract. Okay, to read some information. If you really want it, you can click on this link to send us a message that you want us to borrow this article for you. It takes about a few days for us to process it. We can ask other libraries to send this article to us. However, there is also another way to limit all of your searches to full text. On the left-hand side, there is a limit area. You can click on the full text. If you check on this one, then you will have all the full text without seeing those interlibrary request link. So here is some articles. Shamanism in North America. This is a book.
That's cool.
Okay, and then this is Shamanism in North America. This is an article, I think.
That's really interesting.
And then this is a book review reference. And there is this from hunting magic to shamanism interpretations.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Now, what I want to tell you is that here is some language. You can also limit language. You say, I don't want to read other language. I only want to read English, right? One thing is that there are not really that many non-English language in here, but you can also limit them. Now, if you found this article which is good for you, you can just click on the title, and then you can click on the side that there is a PDF full text or HTML full text. Okay? You can just click on it. You will read just like a copy image of this article. This is the review of the previous book, but also for further books of the notes. So this is again the review of the book. So even if we don't have the book in the library, at least you can be the reviewer and to see that whether this is the book you want or you want us to borrow for you. Now let's go back to the list again. What about this one? From hunting magic to shamanism, is it related to what you want to find out?
Interpretations of
Native American rock art.
Contemporary crisis in masculinity. That sounds interesting. Ancient altered states. So altered state meaning like you're touching the spirit world somehow. We might call it a high, but again, for indigenous peoples, it's contacting the spirit world. Wow.
There are lots of different articles
It's great.
in the library, in this database. This is another book review. It seemed like there were lots of book reviews than actually articles. This is a newspaper article, Religious Studies Review. This is actually this is pretty good. An introduction to shamanism. You know, for people who don't know what shamanism is, you can click on this full text article and you can just read it. And one thing is also that remember when you have those good articles, if you want to save it, what can you do? Email, right? Great. So. Did you see an email button on the side? Yes, you can just click on this button here. There is a mail. Just email this article to yourself. And it will send in your email box and you can keep it. You just put in your email address.
Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't even know
Okay? So this is a really good way to save it. Another way to save it, you can also put into a folder. But when you put into a folder, you need to create a folder account for yourself in the EBSCO database. Okay? So now I think we want to do an exercise, right?
Search an article through this database that you think you might be interested in. You don't necessarily have to use it, you're not locked into it, but find something relating to a topic that you think you'd want to research, maybe indigenous religions, but could be something else. You're going to find that article and then you're going to copy and paste the bibliographical information into a post in our Blackboard forum. So that's what you got to do before you walk out of here. It's our last thing today. I just want to see that you are able to find something. You're not locked into using it, but go ahead and do a database search. If you need assistance, just put up your hand or holler and we will come right on over and help you.
Right. So if you are not